It's almost midnight and I randomly decided to make a frittata. I have no words for this. This is freaking beautiful. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Just gonna sit here and talk to you guys for a bit. I'm having my coffee, my morning coffee with my cafe kitsune mug. Getting ready to film some videos because I've ran out of content. Or rather, I've ran out of videos to edit. It's really hard for me to find time to like film videos. I think editing is fine because you can do editing on the go sometimes. My only issue with like editing is sometimes I don't have space in my computer, but if I have a hard disk it should be fine. It's just the filming. So I think like on certain days I try to get a lot of filming done. Usually I get like 2 videos filmed on the same day. If I am free and I have the mental capacity to, I try to film a little bit more so that I can edit on the go. But yeah, I'm just getting ready to film with my setup. As you can tell, the ring light is in the background. I think I'm having a little bit of a cold. I'm like sniffing a bit. It's a little bit like choked up. So, and I'm wearing my Blackpink hoodie that I got from the concert that I went to in Bangkok. If you have not seen the vlog, I'm gonna link it up over here. And yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the progress of this channel. I mean, I know I've not like reached 1,000 subscribers, but I'm just gonna tell you guys over here that I'm going to do a secret giveaway when I reach 1,000 subscribers. So it could be, I'm going to slot it in one of the random videos from now till the time I reach 1,000 subscribers. So just keep a lookout for it. I might drop some hints here and there. It's not going to be a huge gift, but I think something substantial at least. So yes, I'm quite excited about that. So I've recently been looking at my finances. I know I don't really talk about finance on this channel quite a bit, but it's what I generally do as a day job. If some of you know, you know. Talking about finance is actually really important for me as well, but I don't really want... I created this channel as like an outlet, something that is different from what I do on a daily basis, because I don't really want to cross these two topics together. But like some people do ask me, and I do talk about finance a lot. So recently I just want to share with you guys that I've been rereading this book, which is called Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's talking about finance and how the rich or what the rich actually teach their kids about money. So yeah, I do have a lot of clients who like to comment to me like, oh, I'm so poor, you know, like I can't afford this, can't afford that, blah blah blah, which is fair enough. Like, I always take things in stride, and I think it's something that we can sit down and reflect upon and discuss about, you know. I think we should always try to discuss about money quite openly. Maybe not with everyone because you're uncomfortable, like most people, or rather most Asians are like uncomfortable talking about money, but I think it's important to talk about it with people that you trust, and you know, have like a very open, honest conversation about it, whether or not it is, if you're saving enough money, if you're spending too much money, if you're spending within your means, or what I always recommend people to do is to spend below their means. Because if you spend within your means, I mean, it sounds very nice and dandy on paper, like, oh, I'm spending within my means, you know. But spending within your means also means that you have income coming in, and then you have expenses going out, and essentially you're just telling people that you're just living off your paycheck. What it means by living below your means that when you have income coming in, you have lesser expenses, which also means that more of this income actually moves into your asset column. And obviously we try to do things with the money in your asset column and try and invest it so that you make your money work for you. And I think it's important because that's the only way you can let your money grow, and that's the only way you can reach a certain point whereby you let your assets work for you. You can retire one day without having an income coming in, because your asset is making enough money for you to cover your daily or even monthly or yearly expenses. It does sound very dry and very boring to you as a, you know, like a consumer, like content consumer, if you aren't interested in talking about money. But personally, I do think that money is important. I do have like a page set up for my work. I may post it up here. Like I said, I'm trying to segregate these two together, but I mean, ultimately it all boils down to me as a person itself. So I may post it up over here. You can go and follow it. I don't post on the Instagram page very often, simply because I just really have no time to, and unless I hire someone to, you know, like take charge of the page itself. But what I've decided to do is, because I'm reading all these books again, I'm trying to read like 5 books this year, at least minimally 5 books this year. So I want to post like book notes, so like bite-sized pieces of like information of the books that I'm reading, so that you can take a look over there. I probably posting it on stories, and then I will highlight it. So yes, that's something that I want to do this year, and something that I do for my clients as well. So yeah, enough about the finance talk. I'm just going to get ready to film some videos, and hopefully I'll see you in those videos. Hi everyone, I look so cui, but I decided to make a quick run to the mall to buy my lunch. I'm so excited. So actually, I've been on this low carb. I'm not gonna say no carbs anymore, because when I say no carbs, I keep getting flack for it, because like I will eat carrots and then people will say, oh, carrots have carbs. I'm like, seriously? I mean, not that they are wrong, but like it's still carrots, okay? It's still better than rice, still better than noodles, better than pasta, you know. So I don't understand why I'm getting like flack for it. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to get superfood. So is it superfood? I think it's called superfood. They have a few outlets. I think there is one at Raffles City that I tend to go quite often, and then they have it at Jurong Point. They have it at a couple of other places as well. So the food is really good. They mainly do like whole grain, and they actually tell you how many calories or like fats, proteins is inside each different ingredient, and it's just so yummy. So I actually look forward to like eating healthy food, which I think in itself is a good thing. So yes, that's what I'm going to do. I wanted to go a little bit like later because, you know, it's raining and all. But there was once I asked my mom to help me get like food from there, and they say that they didn't even have enough ingredients. I'm like, seriously? So I'm just worried about the lunch crowd, which is why I'm going at like noon. And also because there's free parking from 12 to 2, so I've decided to make use of that. And then I need to bang in a check and then come back to do work. It's been raining today, but I really like rainy weathers actually. When I don't need to go out. I like rainy weathers when I'm staying at home. I wanted to go for a run this morning, but well, you know, it rained, so it's not my fault. So many excuses. I just got back home from Superfood and I'm so excited about it. I actually went to the E-Mart. So they have like an E-Mart that sells like Korean groceries essentially, and they have like fish cake, and I was craving for this somehow and managed to find it there, so I decided to get that as well. Usually for Superfood I do like 6 grains because it's like a salad, so I do like 6 supplements and like 1 dressing. But because they had a lot of things like not available, I decided to do 4 supplements, 1 grain unfortunately. And then, oh, someone's calling me. Hello? Yes, speaking? Oh no, I'm not keen on that, thank you. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, a lot of ingredients were missing, so I decided to go for 4 supplements and 1 grain today and 1 protein, so it looks like that. I think that I was like looking at the auntie making this, and she piled on so much chicken. I was like, yes, pile more, pile more. And then I decided to get this is gochujang aioli. They have like gochujang aioli, garlic aioli, honey yogurt, etc. for like the dressing. The dressings all taste very nice, so I'm very happy about that. And this is my big bowl of food over here. Look at the chicken, it looks so good. So yes, I'm going to sit here and devour this whilst I watch some Netflix before I get to work. So I feel like the burnt broccoli isn't very burnt today. It's supposed to be like a little bit more like charred, you know. So I don't know if most people know this, but actually I'm not a very big spender on food. I actually like saving money on food as much as possible. I mean, I think, you know, you spend on certain occasions, but like I feel like my most expensive meal that I've had in my entire lifetime was like 150 maybe, and that was like for some really like special occasion sort of. Generally, even for special occasions, I try not to go above 100, but for like normal meals, etc., I think like 25 for like a restaurant meal, or if it's slightly pricier then like around 50. I feel like a lot of the things sometimes, and I don't eat brunch food anymore because I feel like I can make them on my own. Like I feel very irritated going to a cafe and ordering scrambled eggs for like $15 when I can easily make scrambled eggs at home in less than 5 minutes for like a fraction of that price. So it's like, to me, it's completely not worth it, even like for ambience. Like I like just staying at home and eating actually. But I feel like the exceptions I'll make is if I'm traveling. I think if I'm traveling, I wouldn't mind spending a little bit more on food. Although I don't think I will like go crazily extravagant, but I feel like usually when I travel, that's the only time where I really don't mind. But I will also not spend like $200-300 on a meal. Oh my god, it's a lot of money, I think. I'd rather spend my money on other things, you know. So I always tell people to choose your vice, okay? Like if your vice is food, then something has got to give. Like you'll probably spend can't spend so much in other aspects, like maybe entertainment or like transportation or leisure, like traveling. But if you choose to spend on like luxury items, let's say, then you just spend less on other things like food. You know, you just choose one vice, don't choose everything. You can't have everything, you know, unless you're like a billionaire, then go ahead.